Wow. I've got no idea how far up I can go. I don't know if there's any flooding. I don't know what the trail conditions like. This really is just a big old question mark for me. I kind of really like rides like that because they're a lot of fun when you don't know what you're in for. A lot of big crushed gravel in these sections. Makes me wonder if this is some of the old railway gravel that's just left over here. There is some finer stuff, but guess we'll see. I definitely have to be paying attention to the bigger rocks around here. Kind of glad that today's just perfect weather and was able to get out a little early and come on out here and do it. Opportunity and weather have been like two kind of hard things to sort of work out this year. It has been super rainy. Now it looks like the coarser gravel was put down because of all these ruts that are developing. Seems to be trying to smooth them all out a little bit. Makes me kind of wonder, whatever happened to all the gravel that was here when it was a railway line? I know that they took away the railway ties and the rails themselves, but you wouldn't think that they'd also come out here and take out all the gravel, rock, but maybe they did. Oh, this isn't bad at all. Some nice scenery to the sides. Okay. I'm digging this. Without all that extra gravel around, you can actually go at a decent speed. There we go. It's a lot cooler in here. Wow. Without the sun on me, this is a good, I'm gonna say 5 degrees cooler. Wow. Some great scenery off to the sides. I actually didn't expect the forest to be this thick around here. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. This is so much fun. I love this. I mean, the downside is I'm paying so much attention to watching where I'm going that I'm missing all the scenery off to the sides. And even if I slowed her down a little bit, I'd still have to watch where I'm going just to watch out for the big rocks. That's the downside of a trail like this. Whoa. But the upshot is it's a lot of fun. Now, for anybody wondering why I'm constantly hitting the brakes, it's because the 360 camera's at the end of a pole. It's a really good mount and I really trust it, but I don't want to find the limits of it. So I don't want to hit a big bump, snap it, and send the 360 camera rolling. So whenever I see something that I'm just like, it looks a little dodgy, I'm gonna hit the brakes. So yeah, this definitely is an ATV playground around here. It's part of the reason this is so dodgy, but I'm loving it. makes me wonder where the heck those trails go. That I would love to just come out someday and go and explore. But for today, ooh. Today, this is good enough. That's a little deep. Guess maybe I should do my best to go around these a little bit. The trail isn't overgrown, like at all. This is definitely feeling more like a railway line now. And yeah, this is some of the leftover gravel from when it was a railway line. Bumpy, raised up. Now I'm feeling it. There we go. This is more of what I was expecting. You know, I always say I gotta stop saying that in my videos whenever I say it's so nice. And it's really true. I really do need to. But on the other hand, this really is kind of what I was hoping for. So I'm not complaining at all. Wow. It just stretches out in front of me. Just picture the old train coming through here. Steaming through the countryside. Would have been something to see. Yeah, I could go off to the side, but where's the fun in that? Oh. I mean, if I picked a week where it hadn't rained all week, I'm sure that this would be in a lot better condition, but there's no way to tell what the weather's going to be like going forward, and all you can do is just pick the nice days as they hit you and make the most of it. Part of the appeal for me and a lot of people who come out and ride these rail trails is the history of the places. It's kind of the appeal, is being able to come out in these old historic lines and experience them firsthand, see what there is on offer. You can't ride the trains on it anymore, and this is the next best thing. Wow, so look at this. Stop here for a second and just take this in. You know, I don't know if there's going to be any other places where I'm going to stop and just appreciate my scenery on this trip. But I do try to make it a point when I come out here just to at least stop and appreciate my surroundings, and that I'm out here doing this at least once. So peaceful. All right, let's keep going. I'm really enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. I said it in one of my earlier videos, but as a kid, you always dream about what it would be like to, wow, got a little sidetracked here by beaver den and anyway, all that stuff. Anyway, what I was saying is, as a kid, you always sort of dream about what it would be like to go and experience life on the rails, see what there is on them, and just head out and go wherever they take you. And this is really sort of like an adult version of making that little dream come true. See the old fence there to the side. I love this up and down. I'm going to consider myself real lucky here too, because of all the rain, that every one of these dips could just be like filled with water, and they're not. Another turtle. Back over here, it's a little bit less sand on this side. Should make the going a little easier. Oh, man, this is great. I know some people will be watching this video and be like, oh, that's not for me. That's way too rough. And I get it. I get it. Like, that's why there's all sorts of different trails and paths for everybody. But for me, I like a more rugged trail. This is the kind of thing I just, man, just appeals to me so much. Oh, how deep is that? Can I get across? Yes, I can. Oh. Lots of railway gravel here. This is untouched. I guess there must be a lot of flooding here too. Oh wow, look at this. Old railway bridge. That is so cool. Oh, I don't think that's more flooding. Nope, just another dip. But yeah, like, I love this because my senses are all on alert. I mean, I know I'm not seeing the scenery all around me, but I just love having my senses all firing off as I'm trying to figure out the best way through, and I just think it's great. Coming out to a place like this, I'm almost conflicted about it because on the one sense, I'd love to see railways still being used and trains still being active on these old lines. Trains are definitely a greener way to transport goods and stuff across the country, especially as big of a place as Canada is. But on the other hand, man, I do love coming out to places like this. And if the trains were all still on these old railway lines, then we wouldn't have these trails to go out and enjoy. There's another turtle. Oh no, that's a rock. Maybe one of these days I'll learn to tell the difference between an animal and a rock. Not today though, not today. Look at this. It's a rough trail, but definitely not the roughest or the worst I've been on. Not by far. Oh, look at this coming up here. It's looking good. There's a lot of, I don't know what these things are. But whatever they are, there's a lot of them. Wow. Wow. Huh. All right, let's keep moving. Wonder if there's a better point of view a little bit up ahead. Oh yeah. There we are. Just gorgeous. Oh, these are dragonflies. I'm in the middle. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever seen this many all at once. Wow. This is just the craziest thing. I never thought in all my life I'd ever be in the middle of a swarm of dragonflies. But here I am. I'm just in the middle of all these guys. And this is probably it. Probably saying goodbye to them now. And that's another part of why I do these things. You never really do know what kind of experience you're going to have. And half the fun is coming out and just experiencing it. Always on the lookout for any of the old reminders. Sometimes you can see telegraph poles, not often. Oh, bridge coming up. Curious to see what that's like. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know if that's a river or... Look at this. How cool. Okay, I've got to stop here and... I know, keep on stopping, but I've got to take in the experience. That's what this is all about. Wow. I think it's just time to keep on keeping on. What a great experience. I think I see some more flooding coming up ahead. Yep. I think this time we're going to take the left side. Looks a little better here. Whoa. Saved it. Oh, you can really smell the bog here though. It's the one thing they don't tell you about these old railway lines. The smells. Oh, smells like I am in an outhouse that hasn't been cleaned in years. She's pretty rough on the senses. Looks like it's gonna be rough for a little bit. I don't know if the camera can pick it up or not, but all this water in the sides. Now that's when it's sort of obvious that you're raised up, when you can see all that. You're not affected by it. And all these rocks that are kind of making this really bumpy, that's the old railway gravel that's still here. There we go. Not too bad. I'd look around and talk more about my scenery, but I'm so busy concentrating on what's coming up ahead of me on this trail. It's unreal. But I don't mind. I like that. And it's kind of cool just catching glimpses every now and then of what's on my side. And the bonus part about this for me is that I know I'm going to be able to watch the footage when I get home and sort of appreciate what there is when I actually get to see it there. Wow, is this ever smooth? This is unbelievable. Like this section right here is just amazing. You couldn't ask for better. Kind of glad I'm doing this now too, because if the middle's starting to grow up like how it is here, and the sides too, I can just imagine as summer goes on that this is going to get pretty full up with bushes and weeds and that kind of stuff. Here we go. First real bend I'm seeing on this trail. Not much of one, but there it is. This is when the designers of this old railway line were like, oh crap, we're going in the wrong direction, boys. We need to go the other way. Let's Don't tell the boss, but yeah, we're gonna make a little adjustment here, guys, and then you know, you keep this to yourself, and I'm gonna give everybody the weekend off. All right? Yeah. Whew. Pretty high up. All right. What do we got here? So it seems like the shaded areas are definitely where the puddles are. The brakes are starting to get a little wet, not working as great. So far, this isn't the worst. Okay, I think she's a little better here. So let's get moving again. I'm gonna need a bath when I get home. That's all part of the fun. Oh, that one hurt. That looks like it's getting rougher up here. No getting away from it here. I think the other lane might be a little bit better, but I mean, not by much. I gotta pay attention to what's in front of me. I will say, you know, for the most part, there's not all that much to see along the sides because the trees are all growing up around the trail, and you know, it's pretty much just a straight shot. We're okay, yep. Good to go. There's less puddles on this side. Oh, go figure. What about the middle? Huh? Didn't see that one coming, did you, trail? The middle's actually really good here. Oh, spoke up too. I gotta stop saying that. Ah, this is so much better. Great way to end the week. Out in the woods, out in the trail, taking in the sights, the sounds, the smells. Really, really relaxing. A lot of variety on this ride, which is awesome. Wow, nice clearing. Appreciate the clearing so much more after being in a spot that's just all full of trees on both sides. Yeah. this. Amazing view. So glad I came out here before the reeds grew up so tall. Back with all the dragonflies. Well, got really lucky with the weather today to be able to do this. That's for sure. They were calling for overcast and chance of rain right up until today. Even this morning, still calling for overcast skies at this time, and I'm like, well, if it's overcast, I'm gonna do it. As long as it's not rainy. And hey, I'm out here with this beautiful scenery. The sun's been shining the entire time. It's just beautiful. What more can you ask for? I'm gonna stop here and one last stop and take this in. I love these sections. Wow. All right. I think I'm getting to the end of this trail, so let's make this push to the end and see what else there is to see. Oh, that's it. Well, I guess I was right when I said I'm right near the end. Now I could go a little further here where it's all grassy, but to be honest, it doesn't go all that much further, and then the railway tracks actually start up just a little bit up the trail. To get off the trail and back on roads, you just follow this route out here. That takes you back into civilization. But for me, I wanted to take this trail from point A to point B as far as I can go, and this is it. It was a lot of fun, a lot of variety on the trail, very, very straight, but I'm so glad I came out here and got to experience this.